And now it is my pleasure on Pet Pals TV to introduce you to Bill Davis. And Bill Davis is here at American Senior Communities, Rosegate Assisted Living, and he has his pets with him. And that's what's so wonderful about American Senior Communities. And they do it, remember, on a case-by-case basis. So you're approved to have these pets. Tell me what you've got here, Bill. What's first?
Well,
here?
This is my beta blue, and that's what I call him, blue.
It's a fish.
Fish.
And they don't get along with other fish, but they get along one at a time. They're fine.
Well, you have to be really careful when you put them together because it's got to be a boy-girl.
Okay.
If it's the other way, and the boy-girl will fight, so you put a divider in there.
Oh.
Keep them apart till they finally get acquainted. Take it out, then you have a baby.
There you Okay. So I'm learning about fish. I'm also learning about birds. This bird is adorable. This is Princess?
Princess.
Okay, tell me about Princess.
Well, Princess was here when I got here, so I just got to the point where I'd go down and talk to her, and she'd peck me, and
so she kind of picked and pecked you.
Oh yeah. So she likes to do that. Hi, don't you? You do like to do that, don't you?
Come say hi. And you've had birds before too, right?
You had a bird, a parakeet, same color, and she was just as good as anything. I'd take her out of the cage and put her on my shoulder, put her on my head. My dog I had at that time, I could sit it right on that dog's head, and she'd sit there and go like that with that bird up there and didn't pay attention to it after a while.
People, we need to know more about birds. First off, some of them can live a very long time.
Oh, yes.
And they get really attached to their person.
Right.
So, you know, keep that in mind. Something like the African greys, they can live for 100 years, you know. So make sure that you have someone who can take care of it if something happens. Do you know how old she is?
No, I don't.
No.
Well, I've been here 2 years, so I'd say she's 4.
4?
Maybe.
Are you 4? Are you 4?
Are you 4? Yeah. Come on, tell us. Come on, tell us.
And I hear that you take her, what is it, and that you talk to her and she comes over to you?
Oh yeah, she'll come. She may not right now.
Well, of course not, because
Come here, honey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Princess, I'm gonna get your tail. Huh? Can I have that? Can I have that?
That's why with animals you never know what they're going to do. When he walked in though to the room, she was all Twitter, literally all of Twitter. What about the other residents? Do they enjoy watching the bird with you?
Yes, well they come down just like I do and talk to her, and about all we can do.
Yeah, yeah. What would you say to someone who is watching right now and maybe they're considering assisted living, or maybe they know someone who is and they have an animal? Would you recommend American Senior Communities?
Oh yes, they have some dogs here and several cats, but she's a resident.
You're the Birdman.
Well, yeah, she's not mine, but she was here, and I like birds.
And she adopted you.
Yeah, vice versa, yeah.
Well, I think this is wonderful. I'm smiling so much. I just love this. You are so adorable. Yes, you are. Next time you're going to talk, okay?
Yes, you will.
All right. Thank you, Bill, so much.
Well, thank you, Patty. I appreciate it.
All right. And don't forget to get in contact with American Senior Communities if this is what you might want to consider for you or your loved ones. We'll be back with more on Pet Pals TV.